sound like someone took a shit.
I've been having a lot of gas. Sorry, I've been having a lot of gas lately.
Okay, Gabby. I knew you were a train wreck, but really? Really? Telling the whole entire world about your gas problems. It'd be bad enough if it was a male saying that, but you are supposed to be a woman. Do you have no self-respect, no class? And I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old grandson. And I also live with my husband and my 2 younger sons, okay? And I can't ever think of a time where I walked into my home and said, this house smells like shit. No, that's because your son is not potty trained and he clearly went in his diaper and you're too goddamn lazy to change him. But let's move on.
Only from Adam's apple. You don't. You don't know me from Adam's apple.
I don't know you from Adam's apple? I have never, ever heard that. But regardless, you're wrong. We do know you. We know you quite well. All too well. I know everything about you, your husband, your child, your sexual life, how he needs an extender, and the list goes on. Why do I know that? Because you come on and do shit like this. Make a live and post every goddamn thing about your life. So you're wrong, Gabby. I know you. And I know you more than I care to. By the way, where's your son when you're yelling at your phone? Just curious.
Nice hands. No.
Few things about that scene. Number 1, if you don't know Gabby, my son who's 12 is also on the spectrum. And my grandson, my 3-year-old grandson, is being tested because we believe that he is also on the spectrum. My son, up until the age of about 4, could barely communicate. And I don't ever remember a time that my son spit on me, hit me, bit me, any of that stuff. He never did that. And my grandson, same thing. Now I know that there are different scales of the spectrum. I know everybody's different. But I truly believe, number 1, I don't believe your son's on the spectrum because I read the report that you posted that said autism is not a concern. You just choose to ignore that. You don't want to read that part. You don't want to believe that the reason your son acts the way that he does and has as many behavioral issues that he does because he has neglectful parents. Your son is a product of you and your boyfriend's raising. But here your son is spitting on you. Spitting on you. A very vile thing to do. And he's only 4 years old. Number 1, where did he learn that from? That's the first question I ask. Number 2, what do? You don't get your fat ass up and walk him to a corner and make him stay in that corner. Instead, you grab his face and you tell him no. You are showing force by grabbing his face. I have never grabbed my children's face. Never. Of course, I've never needed to, but I never would. Because when you show force to your child like that, you are teaching them that that is how you handle situations. That's why your son acts the way he does. He is replicating what he sees and hears at home. You, like Adriel and so many other shitty ass moms on this app, are more wrapped up with making sure you film every fucking aspect of your life than you do to focus on loving and caring for your children. I could come on the app, I could live stream my entire freaking life. As boring as it is, I could do it. But I refuse to do it, because I will not do it at the cost of my children. And if you don't think you live in a crazy, chaotic house, look at this.
Go look at it.
I just felt like someone took a shit.
I've been having a lot of gas. Sorry, I've been having a lot of gas lately.
So Aaron comes home from work. First thing he does when he walks through the door is says how much the house smells like shit. Because you're too lazy to change your son's diaper. But you say that. No class. 0 class. But what caught my eye was your son yelled out, "Daddy!" And his father didn't even acknowledge him. Do you want me to play it again?
Go look at it.
I just felt like someone took a shit.
I've been having a lot.
Someone took a shit.
I've been having a lot of gas. Sorry, I've been having a lot of gas lately.
So he gets home after not seeing his son all day. And his son screams, "Daddy!" And he ignores him. Just like you do throughout the day. And then he runs off and starts screaming because he figures that that's the only way he's going to get his dad's attention. You see the difference in my home when my husband walks through the door or I walk through the door? The very first thing we do is say hello to our kids. We want them to know that we love them and we miss them. Not in your house, though. That is why your son acts chaotic, is a hellion, because of his raising. And then you say, "Go look at it," meaning the broken iPad, the 5th broken iPad that he broke, your son broke. And you say, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for it." And then you go on, which I didn't show in this, but you go on and basically dry beg for people to replace that iPad. You are one of the world's shittiest mothers also. You took a little bit of a hiatus from TikTok, and boy was it refreshing. How come you're back? Just like your sister. Now you two have this fake war going on again, and you hate each other, and let's see how many gifts we can rack up. You both definitely are the drama twins. You're both a bunch of fucking head cases. But sadly, in your case, there's a 4-year-old child that should be removed from your home because neither one of you obviously want to take the time to be a parent and show him what love, respect, and spending time with is. No. You're too wrapped up in your phone. You're too wrapped up in being live and seeing how much money you can make and how much chaos you can cause. Ridiculous. And people support this.